Attorneys at Advantage Legal Group have helped hundreds of Washington state homeowners modify their mortgages since the housing meltdown began 5 years ago. They've also helped hundreds more in short selling their homes. But what exactly does that mean? What does it involve? For that, we welcome back attorney Jonathan Smith, the founder of Advantage Legal Group. Welcome. Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
This is a good question because we hear that term a lot, that there was a short sale. But I have to tell you, I don't know the working parts of this. What is it?
Well, at Advantage Legal Group, we usually try to help people retain their homes through either modification or mediation, but occasionally we end up having to dispose of a home, which might entail a short sale. And what a short sale actually is the sale of the home for less than what's owed on the home.
Okay.
So if you add up your first mortgage and your second mortgage, and it adds up to more than what you owe, typically called underwater,
yes,
then that would be a short sale because you're short the amount of money needed to pay off the loans.
So what happens to that amount of money?
Well, that's the big question. Either you can be short as to the second and as to the first, or both, okay? If you need to negotiate away that deficiency balance. They're only wiped out if they actually foreclose as to the first only, not as to the second. So the big danger tends to be that if you have a second or a HELOC or a third, that those will come after you for the full amount of what's owed.
And this is all part of what you're trying to avoid. So
correct.
You're trying to move forward. Are there costs involved for the sellers if they try to short sale, and why shouldn't they just allow the house to foreclose?
There are not costs generally involved for the sellers in a short sale. They're not allowed really to put any money in or generally to get any money out.
Okay.
I'm a real estate agent. The way I get paid in a short sale is through the banks pay the commissions on that, like they would normally. But sometimes homeowners can get money out for moving. We've gotten money out $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, up to $20,000 to a homeowner for doing a short sale. $20,000 is a little high these days, but we are often able to get moving expenses for people.
And why is this better than a foreclosure?
Well, a foreclosure can be a better option for people, and that's why we feel that you need to look at all your options. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results, of course, and everybody's situation is different, and you really need to meet with a professional who can go over all the various options for you, because a foreclosure might be a better option for you than a short sale. But generally speaking, it's not, especially if there's a second. If there's a second, again, the second will come after you for the full amount. It can be better as to the first as well, because we're usually able to negotiate a deficiency balance to zero or to go away. The problem comes in, of course, now afterwards.
And what about tax liability?
Well, that's where the problem now comes in. We had the foreclosure, I forgot what it was called, Congress had, that expired at the end of 2013. From 2007 to 2013, if you did a short sale, generally speaking, dependent on the adjusted basis of your home, you didn't have to take the forgiven debt into income. That expired on 12/31/2013. Now, there's been some moves in both the Senate and the House to reassert that, but Congress is gridlocked, and so nothing is happening.
I have noticed this.
Yes. Yes. And this is affecting people all over the country, because if they sell the home, there's a potential tax liability for forgiven debt. Now, they could still pass that and make it retroactive to the first of the year.
That's a thought.
But we don't know that, so we have to assume they're not.
Okay. And then quickly, where can people learn more? How can they get to have a consultation with you? Well,
of course, we give free consultations to people. We go over all these options, deed and lieu, short sale, etc. They can call our office, 1-877-MEDIATION. That's 1-877-MEDIATION. Or go online to our website at AdvantageLegalGroup.com, and we'll go over all these options.
That's so important, just to know what your choices are.
Absolutely.
And to have accurate information. Jonathan, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you or somebody you know needs help with a short sale, or you're in danger of losing your home, please visit our website for information about Jonathan and his associates at Advantage Legal Group. Please stay with us.